Welcome back, Wolfpack Brolos here, and Samuli bringing us the Fan Fridays, so let's keep this Fan Fridays action going, and it's going to be a Zoroark battle. This is what I'm talking about. Also, I do like the idea that you have the Blaziken, because then that means Zoroark, the opponent's going to see a Blaziken, think, hey, Psychic type attack, and then Blaziken, that's a free turn right there, so that's going to be Goodra with the Withdraw. Just anticipating, Blaziken's going to go for the Protect, he wants the Speed Boost, going to go into the Suicune for the advantage, that way you're countering out anything that could be going on right here. So the opponent making a good play right here, Blaziken going for the Protect, and then switching out. This could be actually very beneficial, because if you go for that Protect and you don't Speed Boost, the opponent just might think you're a noob, even though you're really a Zoroark. So that could be interesting. Sylveon, as a huge special defense tank, going to switch in, tank up that hit pretty well, and Suicune going to get brought out. So that's going to be Goodra coming in onto the Sylveon. That's an interesting decision right there, because that Pixelate Hyper Voice is going to be pretty monstrous, unless you have the Assault Vest Goodra. That's the only thing that can explain tanking it so hard just like that. So Goodra going to throw out the Sludge Wave, so it eats up 2 Hyper Voice from the Sylveon. Sylveon's going to be tanky as well, but get poisoned from that Sludge Wave after taking a solid hit. And the Goodra looks like it was just kind of that trade, the opponent wants to keep Suicune healthy, decides that, Goodra came in, that was a 3-hit KO under that Hyper Voice even. So he was able to get a solid hit. He might have expected more off the Sludge Wave. This could just be a tank Sylveon, which is why it's not doing a lot of damage. But overall, Sylveon dropped to the red after all those trades, and the Gallade comes in. This is it. Psychic type Pokemon. We might see the good Zoroark fake. This could get really interesting here, but Gallade going to be faster, going to get the Sylveon off the field. And then that means we have the counter pick situation. It's Blaziken or Blaziken to the opponent, because he might expect either that could have been a Zoroark fake earlier, or that the opponent's just a noob. He doesn't have a Speed Boost Blaziken, and now we get to see Gallade getting withdrawn. Maybe he knows what's up. I don't know. Or he goes into Suicune, so he wants the Blaziken to get handled by the Suicune, and that's going to be counter. Might have shown a bit right there. So Blaziken going to throw the Dark Pulse, and that definitely shows that you are going to be a Zoroark. That's a flinch though. So now we're getting more Dark Pulses, more flinches out of the way. Oh, the Mega Hacks coming through. That's going to be 3 Dark Pulses. And Suicune goes down. Wow. Don't know if the Suicune was just going for that Scald. We've seen him take the damage option before. That might have been the case. And then it would have just been trying. I didn't see him call Mind Shenanigans. So that's going to be the Drain Punch. That's going to be the crazy damage into the Zoroark. That's the super effective hit. Focus Sash going to show. But now we just get to see Zoroark with the counter. That's where it's at right there. So that's going to redemption onto the Gallade pretty hard. And I like that though. We saw him. He threw out the counter earlier. I guess the opponent didn't understand the Focus Sash was a reality. And gets punished. Now there is another submission. And Samuli, he submitted another battle, so I'm excited to see how it goes. This time not leading with Zoroark. Okay then, and yeah, that's going to be the Superior into the Gliscor. Not the best matchup for Gliscor, but I do love what Samuli is going for right here. That the team is a lot of tankiness, a lot of support for the Zoroark, playing it as the main factor, and Gliscor doesn't get to lead that focus, that Swords Dance because of the taunt. So this Superior not messing around. Taunt, Hidden Power Ice. This Superior once set up, shut down. That nothing can set up against this guy because that taunt, the Hidden Power Ice, really destroying this Gliscor as well. And that means freebies into that Leaf Storm. This opponent knows what he's doing. It's like this Superior was made just for the Gliscor, just for all the Landers out there, just to make sure it gets set up. So I mean, Gliscor not really in a good situation right here. That's also going to be the Focus Sash gone on Superior. So Superior getting that momentum, but Metagross coming out on the field, and Metagross is going to be a good stop. Also, Superior has Glare. So going for the Paralysis, going for the Taunt, going for everything, and I do like that. So Flamethrower, that's going to be the Zoroark then. So using that, okay, Zoroark's actually pretty weakened right now because of that Glare. But in theory, Metagross makes a good check right there. So that's going to be knockoff from the Blaziken. That's not going to be a super effective hit because it is Zoroark. I was like, wait, what's the Flamethrower doing there? Was that like special Metagross? Metagross doesn't get Flamethrower. That'd be weird. So Zoroark going to counter after the knockoff. Not enough damage. Ever so slightly, not enough damage. But now what's Zoroark going to do? High jump kick. Zoroark's going to eat the HJK. But, you know, it did come in, cleaned up, and also brought that Blaziken into a manageable level. But the Life Orb going to finish off Blaziken. So technically, Zoroark getting that 2 kills again. Like, got 2 knockouts last game, 2 knockouts this game. Now it's Metagross's time to shine. If it's a Mega Metagross, that could be your 1-for-1 right there, or the 1-0 that you need against the Latios. Mega Metagross going to show. I do want to go back to the opponent's Superior, because this is actually a very strong Superior, the way I see it. That you go for Taunt, you go for Shutdown, you take out Rotoms, you take out really anything. Whoa, a lot of damage coming in from that Latios, but the Meteor Mash going to be enough to almost get the one shot, but the double up on the Steel, Bullet Punch into Meteor Mash going to seal this game, and that's Superior. I like the idea because it kind of reminds me of my Ambipom, that I have that, well, not when I'm doing Last Resort, but that I have coverage, and then I use Thunder Wave if I know I can't get the KO. Against a Pokemon like Metagross, you're not going to do anything with Hidden Power Ice or Leaf Storm against it, so you might as well paralyze it. You already got a KO, now you're just getting a little bit of a +1, and good battles overall. So Zoroark doing work, playing the Zoroark really well, getting some very strong teams. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, very awesome battles, and we have Last Fan Fridays coming up next.